All right. Welcome on in, folks. It's day 9 of Jets training camp. We just heard from Aaron Glenn. He talked to the media. I want to go live to give you guys my thoughts as it all happens in person. I mean, I'm not there in person, of course, but I'm here in my studio, and we're going to go on to X and talk about the live play-by-play updates that's going on at Jets training camp. The days that I'm not there, I like to go live during camp to provide my thoughts of it all happening in real time. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button. The plan was to do this earlier in the morning, but I found out that practice is later in the afternoon today. So I did a live stream this morning about the unofficial depth charts. If you guys want to check out my thoughts of that, go check it out. But now we're talking about the New York Jets training camp, day number 9. So Aaron Glenn just talked to the media, and I am going live on 4th and Forever at 1:30 EST, which is our daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports. So I'm going to be live all the way up until that time. So make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button on your way into the show. We are very excited right now to talk all things New York Jets, to give you guys the latest updates, all things you need to know about this football team, baby. Let's do it. So hit that thumbs up button if you did not already, folks. Let's get it started. Now, again, we will be live on 4th and Forever, and I would love for you guys to come through, because this is a show that is live every single day, talking all things NFL, not just Jets, but all things NFL. It's me, TD, and Dan Mitchell. We're going to go over everything you need to know around the NFL. That's later at 1:30 p.m. EST, so make sure you guys go check that out. Right after this show's wrapped up, we're going to talk about the Micah Parsons news, James Cook, all that fun stuff across the NFL. All right, so let's get into what you need to know. First things first, let's talk about the injury updates. All right, there's some injuries that we need to get updated on. So let's hear from what Aaron Glenn had to say about the injuries to the New York Jets.
Boyd, X, both of those guys had shoulders. They'll be out this week. We'll reevaluate those guys going into next week. John Simpson be out this week. He has a back. Who else do we have? Quinn and Oz. We already talked about Quinn, and Quinn will be out. Malachi Moore, he'll start getting back in practice this week, so we're going to see how that goes throughout the rest of the week. I think that'll hit all the guys for the most part. But again, X and Boyd, they'll be out for this week. So Quinnen Williams is the big name that we're going to keep our eye on. Obviously, we want Big Q out there as soon as possible, just from the standpoint of saying that he's healthy, but there should be no rush when it comes to bringing them back. Absolutely no rush when it comes to that. So Xavier Gipson, he's out with the shoulder. I think that's going to give Malachi Corley an opportunity to take his opportunity and run with it. So these injuries, it's the tough part of football, but it's going to give other players on this football team an opportunity to show who they are. All right, so that's something to keep in mind. Chris Boyd, a key special teamer, he's injured, out this week. So the good news is there's nothing that's significant that's out for the season, out for months, out for week number 1. So far the injuries the Jets have had early on in training camp is pretty much on the minor side, especially Justin Fields, right? So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you did not already, as we're about to go into what's going on around practice. Let's hear from what Aaron Glenn had to say even more in totality about Justin Fields and how he's progressed so far in training camp and his perspective. I think he's really improving. I really do. And when you go back and you really look at the tape, there are some throws that he missed, but there's also some throws that he made that were really good throws that we have to make sure we catch also. So that goes both ways, from his part where some of those throws he got to make, and then some of them guys got to make catches. So I'm excited about that player. I'm excited about the things that he's going to be able to create for us. And every day, man, he just got to continue to keep chopping wood. And the type of person that he is, he's going to continue to do that. I think he's really
Yeah, man, you just love to hear that, the chopping wood aspect. There's one day Fields looks fantastic. Everyone's on cloud 9. Whoa, we got a quarterback. And then he stinks. And this guy's a bust. Put in Tyrod. Stop being reactive, Jets fans. Let's be even keeled as much as we can. I know it's not easy to do as Jets fans, because we're very passionate. And when things are good, we celebrate. When things are not good, we panic. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's just take a breath and just relax a little bit sometimes, and don't overanalyze a little too much. Now, let's hear what Aaron Glenn had to say about the offensive line, because I think, in my opinion, this is the X factor to the Jets' success. It is the offensive line. It's the run game, ground and pound. That's the identity. If you watch the New York Jets put out video they put out of Aaron Glenn mic'd up, he was so open in that video about screaming, this is going to be who we are, running the football. He is absolutely going to be a head coach that preaches running the football. So let's hear what he had to say about the Jets' offensive line.
Very, very impressed with how they operate. Big, strong men. They fit the personality that we want as an offense and how we want to operate. Obviously, we drafted Mimbu as our first pick. We had Olu last year. Our interior is outstanding, and even some of the guys that are in the back of rows are doing a really good job for us. So I'm excited about that group. Still have a lot of time to improve when it comes to communication because they are young, and Mimbo just got here, and Olu didn't start the whole year. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys continue to get better.
Yeah, man, that's going to be the heart and soul of this football team is that offensive line. How long will it take for them to really get on the same page? The communication element, you heard him talk about the communication. That's going to be the biggest part us Jets fans are going to have to look into. How long is it going to take for the communication to be on point? Unfortunately, Simpson being out does not help the trajectory of that communication. But, hey, you got to start somewhere. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. If you did not already, we're live right now for Jets training camp, play-by-play reaction. Right, the Jets are right now at Florham Park, One Jets Drive. And we're going to talk about everything you need to know about what's going on at practice as it comes out in real time. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, folks. We are very close to hitting a new goal of 28,000 subscribers. Are you kidding me, folks? That's unbelievable. So do me a favor, hit the like button. We really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys talking all things New York Jets. Let's get it. Now, Glenn talked about the competition between Myers and Tippmann at center. Glenn on the center competition between Tippmann and Myers is a fierce battle. Now, that's interesting because, I don't know, is it a fierce battle? I know they're battling. Now, we talked about it, but with John Simpson out at left guard, that's bringing Myers to center and Tippmann to left guard. So now Myers is the center at camp while we have Joe Tippmann playing left guard until John Simpson comes back. I still think Joe Tippmann is going to be the guy. He's the starting center in the unofficial depth chart. It's a battle, but I'm not going to read too much into thinking that it's going to be I don't know. Joe Tippmann's going to be the center. I like that the competition is going to unlock more energy within Joe Tippmann maybe to get better, but I really don't think that Jets fans should be worried about anything from that standpoint. That's at least how I'm taking it. But you guys let me know if you feel a different type of way. Do you think there's a opportunity for Myers to seal the role? I mean, if Tippmann starts struggling, he knows that there's someone behind him that's going to take his job. Maybe that'll light something underneath him. You never know. So that's something to keep in mind. But Aaron Glenn also said at this press conference just now that the reps at practice is going to go up now. Things are going to start to escalate. This is a game week. How do they prepare for a game? Now, it's preseason. He also did not say if there's starters that's going to play. He said he's going to answer that question later on in the week. But it's interesting, man. We got a super chat from Dang Johnson, $2, I believe, from Canada. Can't wait for our week 2 rivalry. Go Bills. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to beat the Buffalo Bills week 2. I'm just saying, we're beating the Bills week 2. Oh, Richie, you're delusional. The Bills are the best team. I don't care about no Bills. We're about to beat them. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button if you think the Bills are going to lose. How about that? I'm just kidding. All love, man. Appreciate the Bills Mafia chiming into the channel. Appreciate every single fan base. Of course, my Jets fans, baby. Of course, my Jets fans tuning in. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the love. All right. So now we're going to wait and see what the update is at practice. I'm going to be at practice on Thursday. If you guys are wondering when's the next time your boy's going to be at practice, it will be Thursday. And I'm excited to be back there. I love getting my eyes on this football team. You know, the scrimmage was cool just from the standpoint of seeing Justin Fields deal with adversity from a penalty standpoint. You definitely don't want to see this football team get backed up in their own territory as much as they did with the holding penalty. And, oh, boy. it was kind of brutal to watch in real time. I'm not going to lie, but there was some good things. And there's one player in particular that has stood out to me, folks. There is one player that has stood out to me, and I've talked about him before, but Stone Smart, the Jets tight end. Here's a touchdown he caught from Tyrod Taylor. This is one of 2 touchdowns he had, and I really do think that this is a guy to watch out for as training camp progresses, because he feels like one of those natural receiving tight ends. Like, there's a lot of tight ends in this league that is just pure receiving and just doesn't block. That's Stone Smart. And the positive side is he's a good weapon, but the negative is he can't block. And that's okay if you have other tight ends on the roster that can block. Jeremy Ruckert, Mason Taylor. I like him, man. I really do think that Stone Smart has an ability to provide an impact. Like, I think he may be tight end 2. Not going to lie. And take that with however you want. Take it however you want. I love this photo that the Jets took of Aaron Glenn in the huddle after the scrimmage. And look at Jermaine Johnson sitting there, digesting it all. I think he's back with the Jets, getting ready to be activated off the PUP list, digesting everything. Aaron Glenn's intense, man. I'm fired up about him. I'm fired up to see what he's all about when it comes to our New York Jets. Can't wait to see him out there at practice. I cannot wait to see what it's all about. Man, training camp has just been fun, man. If you're a Jets fan, if you've been to One Jets Drive, you know that it's a ball to be there. It's a great fan experience. It's an opportunity for fans to come together and watch our favorite football team go at each other. Figure out what this team's about all together. And it's fun. Stone Smart can be compared as a Tyler Conklin-sized tight end. I feel like he's even a little smaller, but from a receiving standpoint, he kind of, who does he remind? Like a Darren Waller, but in his prime, but not as good. You know, Darren Waller was an absolute stud. Absolute stud. When he was good. Now he's a little washed up, obviously. But I feel like that's the type of vibe I'm getting. Just a pure receiving threat at that position. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see what the tight end position looks like. There was so much that happened at the scrimmage that we're trying to recall. Now, the highlight of the scrimmage was definitely Justin Fields' ability to run the football. His ability to run, it was on full display. Absolutely on full display, because the pass attack was not on full display. The pass attack kind of was up and down. But, you know, Justin Fields, that's what's pretty exciting if you're a Jets fan. If the pass attack isn't working, he is legit, like, he's untouched on this play. 25-yard line. It was 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, the first play of the drill, and he takes it for a touchdown. These are the things that the Jets have missed forever. Now, you don't need a mobile quarterback to be a good football team, obviously, but it helps in today's day and age. And I think that's a positive. And Aaron Glenn said they're going to take it and utilize it. If the pass isn't there, you know, they're going to run a lot of RPOs. They're going to run a lot of read options, and that's going to open everything up. The running game is looking good so far with this team offensively. Passing game, very inconsistent, and that's just the truth. Justin Fields has really good days through the air and then really bad days through the air. So the question is, can he find that consistency? Can he be able to dig deep within himself to find that flow? And I really do think the pass attack, the only way that's going to start being a positive, if it starts getting into a flow, is if the run game starts working, bro. We need the run game. Starts there, man. I made a whole video about it earlier, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, that, man, if there was one element to this football team that we need, it's the running game. I cannot stress that enough, because Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, dude, first of all, Isaiah Davis was an absolute stud. Stud. I actually asked Isaiah Davis after practice. He was signing autographs. I'm like, yo, Isaiah Davis, how did it feel to truck MC2? He laughed. Like, dude, the Jets got some real backs, and that should excite you. And they got a real offensive line, and they got a threat at quarterback that runs, bro. You feel me? Isaac brings in a $5 super chat. Yo, what's good, Richie? Just secured my tickets. See y'all at Jets Media Day. My boy, Isaac. I appreciate you, bro. I cannot wait to see you there, folks. If you want to come through to Jets Media Day, tickets are flying off the shelves now that game week, or we are what? How close are we to week 1? We're almost a month away. So if you guys want to come through to Jets Media Day, it's game 1, week 1 of the season, folks. The tickets are flying off the shelves. Get your tickets while you can. All right. I will put the link right now in the chat if you guys want to go check it out. It is going to be a fabulous time. And I booked this game to be the event for a reason, because why not start off the season all together watching this football team go at it with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers? Does it get any better than that? Are you kidding me? It doesn't get any better than that. It comes with so much fun stuff. We'll be seated in the prime mezzanine section of MetLife Stadium, an all-inclusive tailgate party, food, drinks, and a live DJ, access to the Jets Media live show from the tailgate, and we'll get on the field after the game is wrapped up as well, like we do every single year. Tickets are on sale now, and they're flying off the shelves, folks, so go get your tickets while you can, because I don't want people to reach out to me for tickets when there's none left. I want the people that want them to get them now. Exciting stuff, man. Extremely exciting stuff. All right. Kai on X asks, what are the chances Jets trade for Terry or Micah? I don't think that's possible. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't think it's going to happen is my point. I really don't. Do you guys think that's going to happen? Anybody believe in the Terry to the Jets, the Micah Parsons to the Jets trade? Is anyone for some reason we're favored it? Someone tell me why? I don't know. But hey, you never know. You absolutely never know. But we'll see. Now, Aaron Glenn's message to this football team has been very clear recently. And we cannot sugarcoat what happened at the scrimmage. The penalties were abysmal, bro, and that needs to get cleaned up. And I feel like someone that preaches discipline and then going out there and seeing that offense get 10 plus penalties, I'm like, bro, I mean, what's going on here? What's going on? So I love that the referees are at practice to discipline this team, but man, it better translate. And it's not all on Aaron Glenn. He can preach discipline all he wants. It's on the players. You got to execute on the football field. Play smart football. So, folks, we got 51 like button smash. Let's get this to 100 likes as we are waiting for Jets training camp to begin, and we'll go into everything you need to know around One Jets Drive and tune into all the beat reporters to give us live updates. I'm sure right now they're at practice and stretching and getting ready and getting prepped, doing some individual drills, and then all of a sudden it'll be 11 on 11. Practice is going to start ramping up now, all right? Ramping up in terms of more reps, more everything. Okay, which is exciting. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way into the show. Let's go. We got a super chat from my boy Lascelles. Micah could be more likely than Scary Terry. Really? You guys think Micah Parsons is a realistic trade for the Jets? I don't know. Like, I feel like my brain, even when a superstar is available, like, I just don't feel like a Micah Parsons or a Terry McLaurin trade fits the timeline of this version of the New York Jets. I feel like we need to realize, us Jets fans, that this is not a team that's going all in to win right now. I know that sounds weird. Like, of course they're going all in. They're going to try to win, but they're not going to go all in like they did with Aaron Rodgers. Like Joe Douglas traded for Hassan Reddick. He bust of a move. He tried to bring everybody in and assemble this team of veterans. Like, the Jets are prioritizing the youth. Now, listen, Micah Parsons is a generational talent. If you can get him on the Jets, yeah, you do it. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. I think the Jets committed to their guys. They want to develop this team within. They're not relying on external pieces like a Terry or a Micah Parsons. It doesn't fit. We're trying to see what this team is about. We don't even know who Aaron Glenn and Darren Amuji is. I mean, Jets fans, I'm sorry to give you guys this lecture, but stop. We're not getting them. And if we do get them, I will put my hand up and say I was wrong and be excited, because who would not be excited about landing Micah Parsons or Terry McLaurin? I just don't see it happening. I don't think it fits what this Jets team is trying to do. does it even, I don't know if it fits the culture. Like, do we want a player that's demanding out the way that they're demanding out? So you also got to keep that in mind. So there's a lot of factors that goes into these trades, folks. It's not easy. And by the way, you are not just trading for them. You're giving them a big contract as well. That's why they're requesting trades, because they're not getting paid. All right. So here's the Jets right now at practice. Shout out to Dennis Wazak Jr. taking this video. So this is the Jets practice currently right now as we wait to see them go after some position drills and team drills. And I'm here to give you guys a live updates all the way up until 4th and forever. All right. 4th and forever. Let's do it. Let's go. Practice number 10. Is that so? I thought this was practice number 9. Maybe I got to update the title. You guys think I should update the title? I have this at number 9. I guess it's number 10. So that's on me. But here are the Jets getting ready for practice today. And I'm excited about it. Make sure you guys go follow Dennis Wazak Jr. He's a really good Jets beat reporter, giving you all the updated stuff that you need. All right, I'm going to update it to day 10 because apparently I have my days wrong, man. They all blend together to me. I don't know. It's the 10th day of Jets practice. All right, the 10th day of Jets practice, and we're ready to go. Folks, what is your biggest takeaway so far of Jets camp? I think that for the most part, it's an interesting start. All right, I think that what I've seen from Jets camp, from my perspective of things, is that you can tell that everything is on the rise, right? And with the injuries, this is important to note, folks. The injuries to Xavier Gipson is going to open up an opportunity for Arian Smith, Malachi Moore. I'm sorry, Malachi Corley. Again, my Malachi's confused, right? That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Did someone just say we should trade Garrett Wilson for picks while he's on top? Troll! Get this guy out of here, Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. But you actually know nothing, Jon Snow. What a disgrace of a comment. I usually don't get uptight in certain comments, but this one, we should trade Garrett Wilson for picks while he's on top. What kind of... I'll swallow my pride. Are you a Jets fan, Jon Snow, or are you a Jets hater coming on in here just saying nonsense? What was that? You know nothing, Jon Snow. How about that? Oh, brother. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, right? All right, so let's wait to see if there's any updates coming out of practice so far. The next public practice for fans is going to be Thursday, and then the Jets have a preseason game on Saturday. Their first preseason game. It's going to be fun. I will be live during the entire preseason game, by the way, folks, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you want to watch the game with me, we'll do a live watch party, have some fun together, right? Hopefully the penalties get cleared up and we'll be golden. Let's do it. I bet it would work on Madden and our owner trusts Madden, just saying. All right. He's trolling. Enough of acknowledging that, dude. But I feel like the reps are going to rise at practice, which means the intensity is going to rise, which means there's going to be more opportunities for execution. Now, the good news is on the injury front, you don't want anybody injured. But like I said, the injuries to certain players are going to give other players opportunities to thrive. Joe Tippmann is now getting experience at left guard, right? With Xavier Gipson sidelined for this next week or two, we're going to have Malachi Corley, Arian Smith, Tyler Johnson get more reps together. And I think the wide receiver position is such an intriguing conversation if you're a Jets fan, right? Like the wide receiver position is so interesting because we got Garrett Wilson, which we're super excited about, but who is going to emerge? And Arian Smith so far has been the guy that a lot of Jets fans have been, hey, maybe we got something. You never know. We got another super chat to talk about. This one from Awesome La, Mr. LaSalle himself. Honestly, I don't think we are trading at all, but I think Micah Parsons would be a more valuable player than Terry. Oh, well, obviously. I mean, Micah Parsons is a top 5 non-quarterback in the NFL. Terry McLaurin is not even a top 10 wide receiver. That's a no-brainer. If you had to trade for one of the two, it's Parsons. The guy's generational. Absolutely. But it's just not happening. I don't like entertaining hypotheticals that really are not going to happen. Like, I don't think it's worth me breaking down a potential trade because it's just that unrealistic. You feel me? That's how I think of it. Terry is close to top 10. Yeah, I'm not discrediting Terry. I think Terry is right outside the top 10, like number 11, maybe 12. He's coming off a fantastic season. Terry is just Mr. Consistent. That's what he is. Is a Mr. Consistent. I'm a fan of Terry McLaurin. I really am. I just don't think that it doesn't fit the timeline, man. If this was last season and we still had Aaron Rodgers and we have that Super Bowl or bust mindset, yeah, you do it. Like the Buffalo Bills are a team that are all in right now. Super Bowl or bust. Like that's a team that should go after Parsons or Terry. The Jets are not there. And I'm sorry, Jets fans, but we're not. I mean, I don't want to be the guy. Let's go. Are you guys really football fans or just Jets fans? Micah is going nowhere. This is typical fanboy noise to dominate the news cycle all preseason. He does have a point here. What Micah Parsons is doing, he is absolutely trying to make an effort to get paid. And the one thing we know about the Cowboys is that the same thing with Dak Prescott, who waited all the way until the deadline to get his deal. The same thing with CeeDee Lamb. But the difference is those two guys did not go out there publicly asked to be traded. That's the only thing that's different here. But it is true. You got a point. One elite wide receiver is enough for our plans. Facts. Like, we got Garrett Wilson. Like, am I the only one not begging for Terry? What's wrong, Jets fans? We got Garrett Wilson. The guy's a freaking stud. Let's enjoy our guy. Instead of whining and crying about, but we need a number 2. We got Garrett Wilson. And let's let one of our young guys emerge as a number 2. Let's give Arian Smith an opportunity. Let's give Tyler Johnson, who's a free agent, an opportunity. Let's give these guys chances. Stop. I get it. Terry's a good player, but like, am I the only one that's not pounding the table for another receiver? I'm not saying the wide receiver position is fantastic. I'm not saying it's great at all. But let's let these coaches coach. Let's give these guys chances before we just want to go after another player. Like, let's let them play football before we're starting to go after some big-time moves. I don't want Keenan Allen, for example. People are like, yo, Richie, we should go after Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper or something. No, thank you. I don't want an old veteran on this football team. We got 2 old veterans, Josh Reynolds and Alan Lazara. The rest are young guys. Like, what's Amari Cooper going to do? What's Keenan Allen going to do? I'm not discrediting that they're bad football teams, but people like Jets fans need to rewire your brains on the reality of this football team. We're not the same old Jets that used to just sign any free agent that was old, had a big name to win headlines. That's not what this team's trying to do. Right? Exactly. Frank from Florida. Young, homegrown players, and see what we got. That is the identity and the culture that this team is trying to do. If they just trade or sign someone to replace the guy they're trying to develop, that kills the whole energy. We need to develop and give our guys chances. And this regime has their own draft class to be excited about. They're going to give Arian Smith an opportunity. They're going to give Mason Taylor an opportunity. John Snow says, has Mason Taylor been doing well in camp? He's been fantastic in camp. He's been the best tight end on the team, and he had 4 straight practices with a touchdown. There was 1 rep, though, I will say. I mean, this is just me nitpicking now. This is me nitpicking as we're getting some content come out now from camp. Here's some drills as we speak. But there was 1 play in the scrimmage where Justin Fields threw it over the middle to Mason Taylor, and Mason Taylor dropped it. But from my angle, I saw what happened. The ball looked like it was too far in front of Taylor, and he couldn't bring it in. But Mason Taylor sat when he was supposed to keep running. Justin Fields was frustrated, and he pointed to Taylor, keep running, don't sit. So those are some miscommunications that are happening early in practice. And those miscommunications are going to happen on game day too. Like, you guys got to realize, did anybody watch the Netflix documentary Quarterback? Because the reason why I bring that up is Kirk Cousins going to the Falcons is exactly what Justin Fields is experiencing right here with the Jets. And what I mean by that is Kirk Cousins, it's different because Kirk Cousins is an established veteran, has a lot of success in this league. But my point is, when you're a quarterback that goes to a brand new team that needs to learn a brand new playbook, there's a lot of learning. And I feel like some fans don't realize, and obviously us fans, including myself, we're never going to be able to understand it through experience. But picking up an offense is not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of nuances. The best offenses in the league are the ones that have years of continuity and systems built. This is year one of the installation. So I hope some fans have some leeway. If they struggle for a game, don't just destroy them. Be like, dude, Tanner Engstrand stinks. Fire him. I can see it. The Jets go out there, first two games, offense stinks. Fire Engstrand. Bench Field. Hey, man, fans are going to fan. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but, like, dude, we got to let this season go without getting super reactive and without getting super attached to the moment. That's how I look at it, at least. All right, we got some wide receiver drills. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Woo, Quinn Skinner. Oh, baby. You want to talk about another wide receiver that is looking good? Brandon Smith. There he is, number 87, who just caught that ball. Brandon Smith has been a player that has absolutely stood out. Stood out a lot to people, man. I'm excited to see what he looks like throughout camp, throughout preseason in particular. That's when he's going to get his opportunity for sure. That's when he's going to get his opportunity for sure. All right. Folks, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We got over 200 live people right now tuning in for the live play-by-play updates. Really exciting stuff here. The Jets are currently at practice. This is real-time drills that is going on, courtesy of Dennis Wazdak. All right. They're doing a little fun individual drills. Mr. Garrett Wilson out there. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now, there is some extensive practice that's going to start. Extensive practices start this week. After the scrimmage, preseason ball coming up. It's going to be interesting. Folks, let's get this to over 100 likes. If you guys are tuning into the show for the first time, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Really does help out the channel more than you know. We got 74 likes. We can do better than that. Let's get to 100. 100 likes, folks. Smash the thumbs up button if you did not already, folks. We appreciate it. Oh, yeah, we appreciate it. Let's do it. We are going to be live on 4th and Forever talking all things NFL shortly. All right. All right. Let's do it. Appreciate the like button, Peter. My guy. All right. We're waiting for any other update. Now, the Jets kind of screwed up my schedule because usually the Jets practice is early in the morning. So FYI, folks, this is not normal where the Jets are practicing at this time of the day. Usually they practice at like 8:30, 9 a.m. And I was ready to be live early in the morning, but Aaron Glenn switched it up on us. So that's why we're live now. And unfortunately, I have a daily show at 1:30, so I'm not going to be able to continue the live as team drills start. Of course. Come on. But you guys can come through over to Roundtable Sports as at 1:30, we're about to be talking all things NFL. We're going to talk Jets, everything around the league. And Jets fans are Jets fans, but let's not forget, Jets fans, we're NFL fans. We love the football league. So if you guys want to come through and check out 4th and Forever, we're excited. This is a daily show on Roundtable Sports that I'm a part of. Welcome to 4th and Forever here on Roundtable Sports Network, your favorite NFL midday show, live weekdays at 2 p.m. EST, featuring Dan Mitchell, Richie Malora, and Tony Dow, covering all things NFL all offseason long. So that's going to be live today at 1:30. So make sure you guys come through and support your boy over there. And then I will be uploading a in-depth breakdown of what happened at practice later today on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time your boy makes a video. All right, let's see some offensive line drills now. Let's see some offensive line drills. We got Myers as the center now. Let's not forget that with the injury to John Simpson at left guard, it's switching up the offensive line a little bit. Okay? I'm excited for this offensive line, man. They are the X factor, 100%. That's the X factor of this entire team, is that unit. Ooh, I'm excited, man. I am so excited to see what this offensive line looks like. New offensive coaching staff. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. All right, let's hope that some drills can start. Come on, man. I'm hungry for some drills, some team drills. I want to see what's going on. Man, this is why I wish I was at practice, bro. Wish I could be there right now. But shout out to all the people at the Jets, man. Whenever I go to practice and the people that work with the Jets, they recognize me, they show me love, and I appreciate that because, man, Jets fans are the best. They really, really are. And the people that work at the Jets, there's great people all around. Great people all around. Let's do it. Hey, shout out to the Jets Roundtable getting active. If you guys want to go support Jets Roundtable, it is a brand new Jets account on X that I am overseeing. I'm not running it, but I do have an intern right now. I am training how to operate it. It is an affiliation account of Roundtable Sports, my sports media company I'm a co-founder of. If you guys want to go support Jets Roundtable, they're going to be posting all throughout training camp, all throughout preseason. If you want to get all your updates over there. I just put the link in the chat if you guys want to go follow Jets Roundtable. And stay tuned. We have a YouTube channel, YouTube show launching as well. Me, Matt O'Leary, Jake Hasman, Ryan. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right? Good stuff. Great stuff. It's just unfortunate that they're starting late today, man. Let's go. Falcons right tackle Caleb McGrary signed a 2-year extension. Breaking NFL news. Boring, but still news. So now I'm sitting here and waiting. Oh, look at this. We have Sauce Gardner's brother quote tweeted Jets Roundtable. Look at that. Retweet that. That's pretty cool. Alante Gardner, who is his agent. Let's see what he had to say. Jets Sauce Gardner shared his mindset and goals this season.
There's a lot of people that probably would be in your position that wouldn't be here. You know, that they'd be waiting for the contract situation to be taken care of. What made it important for you to show up?
Man, I just wanted to show my teammates, show the coaches how much I'm bought into this, man. I want to win. I want to change the organization. I want to be a part of changing the organization. You know, we got a new regime, you know, AG, his whole coaching staff that he brought in, Moogie, you know, just great guys. And I feel like Mr. Johnson did a great job at getting those type of guys to be here. And I feel like they're doing a great job in changing the culture for sure.
Well, we're very fortunate to have you part of the squad long term. Oh, yeah, it's exciting to have this guy here long term, man. Doesn't it feel good that we don't got to worry about that anymore? Doesn't it feel good? Oh, boy, it feels great, actually. It feels fantastic. So make sure you guys stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. All right? Now, I do have something exciting that I want to show with you all because this is my first time letting you all know about it. But there is a cruise happening. Gangrene Legends cruise that I'm going to be a part of with Jets legends and Jets content creators like myself on May 30th, going to the Bahamas. And you guys can come through and join me, Bilal Powell, Leon Washington, Jericho Cotry, Sean Ellis, Kevin Muai, Chris Ivory, Marty Lyons. Are you kidding me? Fireman Ed, as well as Jake Asman, Ryan, host of Jets Talk 24/7, Green Bean, the legend himself, Matt O'Leary, and myself, Richie Melora. Now, if you guys want to come through to an unforgettable fan experience at sea, now is your chance to go. And when you click book now, you guys could do me a favor. You put my name when you sign up. When you sign up, you will get an option of who did you sign up through. And if you guys could put your boy, Richie, Jets Media, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's unique. We're really, really excited about it. We get an opportunity to all be on a cruise together. Shout out to Andy for organizing this. Woo! I'm going to be on a cruise with Jets legends and Jets podcasters going to Bermuda. Woo! I'm so fired up about it, man. So make sure you guys come through. We're going to the Bahamas. It's going to be after the season, of course. It's going to be in the middle of OTAs. We're going to be talking about it. There's so much fun things that's going to be happening. Oh, my God. I'm really, really fortunate to be part of this, man. I'm really, really fortunate to be part of this. So if you guys want to come through, come through. And when you do sign up and you're thinking of going to the cruise, make sure you do it. I'll put the link right now in the chat. All right. So make sure you guys go click that link right there. I just put in the chat, thejetscruise.com, and you will get an opportunity to see all the information. All right. All the information that you need. If you have any questions, let me know. But I mean, it's a long way from now. I'm sure you guys can open up your schedules for June of 2026 now. All right. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot on the Royal Caribbean. And remember, when you sign up, say you're thinking of going and you make your initial deposit, put my name when you book. All right. I would be appreciated. I would really, really appreciate that, man. As you sign up, you'll see a little drop down and it will say, who did you sign up through? And your boy's name will be on there. And if you guys could put my name, I would appreciate that. I think I'm going to have to save up for this. Come on, JT. We'd love to have you guys there. I would love to see some loyal Jets media people show up, baby. Let's do it. So the Jets cruise is live, and I'm excited for it. Indy Jets is thinking about it. Woo, I would love to have you there. I would love to have you there. Really, really exciting times. Really, really exciting times. So stay tuned for more updates of that because there's more details to come about what it's all about. Really exciting. Really, really exciting. All right, folks, I'm going to have to jump. I know that I'm not able to really go live during exactly what's going on at practice, but Fourth and Forever on Roundtable Sports begins right now, and I have to go over there. But maybe there's one more update for training camp that I can give you guys before we go. No, we got some quarterbacks doing some drills, but stay tuned. Later on this evening, I'll make a video recapping everything you need to know about Jets training camp today of day number 10, breaking in detail of who looked good, who looked bad. You guys know the drill, so stay tuned for that later on. But as of right now, folks, go over to Fourth and Forever, Roundtable Sports, and support me. This is where I'm going right now. I'm not ending the stream and not stopping working. No, the grind does not end. We are going to Fourth and Forever right here, right now. Our daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports. I'll see you guys over there. Peace out, everybody. Much love. I'm out.